really, if you look at the continent, that's perhaps where we have the biggest gap when it comes to leadership on the continent. We have leaders who are extremely educated, extremely exposed, lots of experience, but they just lack the right values and principles. So we've had a lot of conversations around leadership values, Pan-African leadership values.
I've really learned that I think a lot of people have got firstly different definitions on Pan-Africanism. But I think for me, right now, I would boil it down to two things. I would say firstly, unity, and then also secondly, development.
Africa today operates in a global village. I think we tend to swing too far on knowing the world and not enough on knowing our own continent. We as Minds have said, we cannot solve everything. We would like to contribute by helping Africans to get to know their continent and their fellow Africans.
We like to have a continent that is connected. And for us to connect the continent, we need to have the right logistics, the right infrastructure at a reasonable cost to allow as many young Africans to be free on the continent and to go see our brothers on the north, on the south, west and east. We have young people who are willing to pursue their postgraduate study. Why not have them study on the continent but outside of their home country?
I am from Botswana originally, but I study my Master of Business Administration at the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business. I run a travel business, so during the pandemic I had to find ways to pivot. I needed to learn and understand how to do different things differently post the pandemic, and for that reason I chose the MBA. The Mind Scholarship Program is just not a scholarship program. It's a leadership for development program, and I was looking to develop my leadership skills, particularly at the Pan-African level.
It's really interesting that once you are in your small country thinking about yourself, it's easy to forget similarities as Africans. So with that, coming together with a lot of Africans, I learned a lot from them, the different problems that they face, which are not so different. In fact, we all have the same similar underlying issues.
If I'm going to solve a problem between country A and country B, by going to country B, if I'm from country A myself, I'll recognize a problem which is there or a challenge which is between the two countries.
Most of the times, when you talk to someone from South Africa, the person will share to you the same problem we experience in Cameroon or the same that happens in South Sudan or somewhere in the Gambia. Africa is one, share the same problems. Probably the same solutions can be handed to these countries.
I would really encourage people to apply to Minds because there's a lot of richness that comes out of it. And also, just a special thank you to the donors for giving people like me a chance. I never thought I would meet a lot of young Africans, but Minds has made me meet people from countries that I've never met before.